A diverse and wholesome diet can be your ally in the fight against cancer. The foods you consume have a profound impact on your overall health, and emerging research suggests that certain dietary choices can help lower your risk of developing cancer or slow its growth. In this comprehensive guide, we will delve into the scientific evidence surrounding 10 specific foods that may have cancer-fighting properties. You're watching the InfoIndex, where learning never stops. Let's get started. 1. Broccoli. Broccoli, a cruciferous vegetable, contains a powerful plant compound known as sulforaphane, which has demonstrated potent anti-cancer properties. Studies have shown that sulforaphane can reduce the size and number of breast cancer cells by up to 75%. Additionally, it has exhibited the ability to kill off prostate cancer cells and reduce tumor volume in animal studies. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli may also be associated with a lower risk of colorectal cancer, according to an analysis of 35 studies. 2. Carrots. Carrots, with their vibrant orange hue, have been linked to a decreased risk of certain types of cancer. Research findings suggest that consuming carrots may reduce the risk of stomach cancer by up to 26%. Additionally, a higher intake of carrots has been associated with an 18% lower odds of developing prostate cancer. In a study of lung cancer, individuals who consumed carrots regularly were 3 times less likely to develop the disease. 3. Berries. Berries, with their vibrant colors and delicious flavors, contain anthocyanins, plant pigments with potent antioxidant properties. Studies have revealed that the compounds in berries can inhibit the growth and spread of certain types of cancer. For instance, one human study demonstrated that bilberry extract reduced the growth of colorectal cancer cells by 7%. In another study involving patients with oral cancer, freeze-dried black raspberries were found to decrease markers associated with cancer progression. 4. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is renowned for its health benefits, including its ability to reduce blood sugar levels and inflammation. Furthermore, studies suggest that cinnamon may have the potential to hinder the spread of cancer cells. A test tube study revealed that cinnamon extract reduced the spread of cancer cells and induced their death. Another study found that cinnamon essential oil suppressed the growth of head and neck cancer cells, significantly reducing tumor size. 5. Beans. Beans are a fiber-rich food that has been associated with a protective effect against colorectal cancer. One study observed that individuals with a history of colorectal tumors who consumed more cooked, dried beans had a decreased risk of tumor recurrence. Incorporating beans into your diet several times a week can increase your fiber intake and potentially reduce your risk of developing cancer. 6. Nuts. Nuts, often lauded for their nutritional benefits, may also be linked to a lower risk of cancer. One study discovered that a higher intake of nuts was associated with a reduced risk of cancer-related mortality. Another extensive study following 30,708 participants for up to 30 years revealed that regular nut consumption was linked to a decreased risk of colorectal, pancreatic, and endometrial cancers. Specific types of nuts, like Brazil nuts, are high in selenium, which may offer protection against lung cancer, particularly in individuals with low selenium levels. 7. Olive oil. Olive oil, a cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet, offers a myriad of health benefits, including potential protection against cancer. A comprehensive review of 19 studies revealed that individuals with the highest olive oil intake had a lower risk of developing breast and digestive system cancers. Another study, spanning 28 countries, found that areas with a greater olive oil consumption demonstrated reduced rates of colorectal cancer. 8. Citrus fruits. Citrus fruits, such as lemons, limes, grapefruits, and oranges, have been associated with a lower risk of cancer in studies. A large study found that individuals with a higher citrus fruit intake had a reduced risk of cancers in the digestive and upper respiratory tracts. Another study demonstrated a lower risk of pancreatic cancer with a greater intake of citrus fruits, while another study indicated that a high citrus fruit intake could decrease the risk of stomach cancer by 28%. 9. Tomatoes. Lycopene, a compound found in tomatoes, is not only responsible for their vibrant red color but also for their potential to lower the risk of prostate cancer. A review of 17 studies revealed that increased lycopene and tomato intake were associated with a reduced risk of prostate cancer. Another study of almost 50,000 individuals found that a higher intake of tomato sauce was linked to a lower risk of developing prostate cancer. 10. Garlic. Garlic, rich in the compound allicin, has demonstrated the ability to kill cancer cells in multiple studies. Research has found an association between garlic intake and a lower risk of specific cancers. For instance, a study involving over 500,000 participants indicated that those who consumed allium vegetables, including garlic, had a reduced risk of stomach cancer. A separate study found that individuals who consumed significant amounts of garlic, along with certain fruits and vegetables, were less likely to develop colorectal tumors. As scientific research continues to unveil the complex relationship between diet and cancer, it becomes increasingly clear that our dietary choices play a significant role in our overall health. Remember, your diet is just one piece of the puzzle, and a comprehensive approach to health, including regular physical activity and preventive healthcare, is essential for your long-term well-being. Thank you for joining us on the InfoIndex. Feel free to share your personal thoughts in the comments section below. Make sure to like, subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on new learnings.